as we begin the year 2016. We are very optimistic, buoyed by our results in 2015 when we crossed the $1 billion revenue mark for Zimbabwe. And it should be so because tourism is a low-hanging fruit which thrives on perception management largely, but to a large extent also working much better with minimum but significant investment, like the investment in our background here, which I just came to commission. The bad news of 2015 and the close of 2015, where it appeared like the CASA visa, the UniVisa pilot project between Zambia and Zimbabwe, had gone by board. We've reinstituted the CASA UniVisa pilot stage 1, and we are now moving to pilot stage 2, which will now include countries like Botswana, Namibia, and Angola. And hopefully we can complete third phase by year 2018, which will include the entire SADC. The good news also from this end is that the Victoria Falls airport is up and running. A $150 million upgrade, which will be the new hub outside OR Tambo, connecting Zimbabwe to international source markets. So I'm absolutely optimistic. We are very fortunate in this part of the region that we are not threatened by terrorism, as it were. We are a secure destination, and we must leverage that to the maximum extent possible, not just as Zimbabwe, but as a collective Southern African hub. And I would like to see a future going forward where we are able to jointly package the integrated product, because it gives value to the long-haul tourists rather than to be selfish and begin to market our products individually. I know there's a specific challenge in relation to South Africa as a source market for Zimbabwe. It relates to the weakening rand against the US dollar, which is making our destination expensive for the South African traveling public. We've always thrived on self-drives into Zimbabwe. We are examining that between the two governments to see to what extent we can begin to again sanitize and accept the rand as a transactional currency, but to a large extent also incentivizing our operators here on accepting it so that we move as much of South African tourism as possible going forward. We are one nation, one bloc, and we would like to increase our integration and collaboration with the Republic of South Africa going forward.